Hey there, fellow writers who run. Christy Write Wild here with another little writing tip for you. So today I'm just going to be talking about what are most people in the industry kind of giving advice and telling us what to do as writers. Everyone has advice, myself included. But some of the things that people are sharing aren't necessarily the best things for everyone. So one thing is just start writing and write every day and just see where that leads you. Even if you don't have a plan, like write every day no matter what. So that may or may not be great advice because as runners, it's important to take a day off. And I believe that as writers, it's important to take a day off as well. People who work 40-hour-week jobs, most people, get Saturdays and Sundays off, but a whole lot of people don't. But the point is you get a day, maybe 2 days off each week. So time off. So don't stress over writing every day. Don't make it be like a no matter what, The second piece of advice that they give is just enjoy the journey and see where it takes you. La 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 la, let's smell the flowers, and you may never get anywhere like that, okay? And then the third thing they say is decide if you're a pantser or a plotter, and then do that, right? So you have to write by the seat of your pants and be a pantser, and I just don't think that is great advice. So why are those tips and pieces of advice that a lot of people in the industry are saying that we should do, why is that wrong? Why is that bad? That's because when you do those things, you will not necessarily know where your story is headed. If you write every day and never take a break, you might know where your story is headed, but you also might reach burnout, okay? If you are just kind of writing and enjoying the journey and just see where it takes you, you have no real plan in mind, you're probably not going to know where your story is headed. And if you're writing by the seat of your pants, i.e. a pantser, and if you've never heard that term before, no worries, because no labels over here, people. But you're not going to know where your story is headed because you're just writing by the seat of your pants, like you're flying by the seat of your pants. So you can write with a plan, a plot outline, and still be surprised along the way. All you have to do is just be a little bit flexible and open to changes or new ideas, and you don't have to take like this either or approach, like be a pantser or a plotter. You can take like what I call a hybrid approach and be a planner and create a plot outline before or after you write your first draft. So even if you've already taken a firm stance as a pantser or plotter, you're still going to need to develop a plot outline. Okay, it doesn't have to be crazy extensive. And so this is leading me into what should you do instead? What should you do instead of writing every day no matter what? What should you do instead of just enjoying the journey and see where it takes you? And what should you do instead of deciding that you're a pantser or a plotter and writing by the seat of your pants, which is kind of like enjoy the journey and see where it takes you? Well, this is what I say. I say that you need to create a plot outline. And here is the cool thing. You can create this plot outline before you start writing if you want. And if you didn't or you haven't or whatever, you can also create the plot outline afterwards, okay? If you've already written your first draft, you still need to write this plot outline, and it's going to help you in so many ways. Why? How? Because once you start using a plot outline to write your stories, you'll experience faster writing of your first draft and faster revisions. Okay, no matter when you do the plot outline, it is going to help you because you won't be discovering your destination as you write. Now, as you write, writing is a lot about discovery, but you can discover theme and meaning, what is your story truly about as you write, but the destination, where you're headed, the plan to get there, the plot, that you need to have a plan for that, okay? So just think, a year from now, you'll hopefully have a finished novel, whether that be the first draft or a revised version that you're getting ready to submit to agents or editors. Or maybe you'll even have a book deal a year from now, all because you started using a plot outline. So that's my tip for you today. And if you like that, I would love to have you join the what am I calling it? The Writers Who Run, the Facebook group. Just join us inside the Facebook group. And I share all these videos in there, and we can take the conversation further inside the group, as well as lots of other fun stuff. So that's all I've got for you today. Thanks, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.